Welcome back to Echobloom. I'm Skylar Funk, singer and main songwriter of the band Trapdoor Social. This series is meant to share a little bit about our process, ourselves, the origins of songs, and the stories of how they were made. For more, please follow Trapdoor Social on Instagram, support our Patreon, where content like this is always released first, and buy our music and merch at trapdoorsocial.com. Echobloom is the album that brought in our first record deal and was printed on our first vinyl. We're happy to reminisce and eager to share stories from its creation. Let's get into it. This might be the elephant in the room, but let's talk about how this song doesn't sound like anything we've ever written or recorded, or maybe even heard before. Got Nobody Else is a completely strange production, and I mean this with love. The way we wrote the song was just as different as the sound of it that resulted. In a session with producer Joseph E. Shine, Andrew and Merritt and Louie and Grant and I sat around and ideated as we recorded the demo that would eventually become the finished track. Usually, we are approaching a producer with songs that we have written, ideally the best songs that we have written. But in this case, Joseph and I thought it would be an adventure to write something together on the spot and record that. Got Nobody Else, as a result, is sonically so different, so fun and adventurous, and unlike anything else that we did on this album. The lyrics of this tune are particularly fun to find myself having to explain to you today. There's a blend in this writing of pure hype, of philosophical ideas and figures, and sections where the aesthetics of the words demanded to be strung together specifically, whether it made sense or not. I got to work on this with my longtime writing partner, Merritt Graves, and the lyrics were influenced by his love that has become some of my love of philosophy, something that we've read books about over the years. In the first verse, some of my nerdiest writing that I still love. Will you burn your ships for Helena is a reference to something that Merritt and I would always talk about. The fact that we wanted to commit fully to this band, not give ourselves an easy way out, and follow that line with a reference to Seneca, the ancient Roman who famously was forced to kill himself. This is the type of historic and literary reference that Merritt and I have always geeked out on. Got Nobody Else is another reference in a song to the fact that in the end, we are all alone in this. That there are some things that only I can do for myself. In fighting for the world that you want and the life that you want, sometimes you have to do things for yourself if you want it done right. The saxophone riff is in the DNA of the song. It was the first thing that we decided to create. Joseph and I thought we could have a fun, funky horn line and write in the spaces around it. Lyrically, Got Nobody Else is an anthem to the power within yourself. You can only depend on others for so much, and this song has that attitude of bring it on, fuck with me if you want, but I got this. I can do this, and I can do it for myself because it needs to be done right. That is the energy of the chorus and the idea behind the song. The verses are just talking shit and being playful because musically, the adventure is this beat, is this horn line, and this expression out of left field. The bluesiness and stylistic playfulness, some of the instrumental arrangements. These choices had a lot to do with what we were doing at the time, with Andrew Remley's influence, and with Louie's guitar and Grant's beats. That chorus is the call to action, or a motto. It's not, oh no, I'm alone. It's, ain't nobody can do it like me. We were very playful and creative in our process at that time, and I think this is a great example of a unique sound that is unlikely to be replicated by Trapdoor Social or anyone else. Thanks for listening. Thanks as well to Bob and Lisa at Pasadena Records, who believed in Echobloom enough to print it on vinyl. Thanks to Bruce Rave, our manager, great radio host, and friend. Thanks to Merritt and Kurt and everyone who's ever recorded us, written or played with us, or seen us in concert. We couldn't do it without you. See you next time. Thanks for listening. Thanks as well to Bob and Lisa at Pasadena Records, who believed in Echobloom enough to print it on vinyl. Thanks to Bruce Rave, our manager, great radio host, and friend. Thanks to Merritt and Kurt and everyone who's ever recorded us, written or played with us, or seen us in concert. We couldn't do it without you. See you next time. Radio host and friend. Thanks to Merritt and Kurt and everyone who's ever recorded us, written or played with us, or seen us in concert. We couldn't do it without you. See you next time.